Good day viewers and welcome to Solo T Tutorials. In today's tutorial, we'll be looking at addition and subtraction of surds. But before we go into it, I'll first of all give you conditions to which you can effectively add or subtract surds. So these are the conditions. The first condition says surds can only be added or subtracted if they are like surds. In our last lesson, I explained what like surds is or are. And then the second condition said you should simplify the given surds if they are not in like surds. So now let's take some examples. So this is our first example. First example say we should simplify 4 root 2 plus 6 root 2. You can see that here both numbers under the square root are the same. We have 2 here, we have 2 here. So this is a common surd. This is a like surd. Sorry, this is a like surd. So to simplify this, you just have to add 4 and 6 together, and then 2 multiplied by 2 or 2 plus 2 will give you 4, which the square root of 4 is 2. So you add 4 and 6 together, and then the root of 2, which will give you 4 plus 6 will give you 10, and then root 2. So that's all for the first example. So our second example say we should simplify 3 root 5 minus 7 root 5. You can see that we have 5 under the square root this side and this side, 5 under the square root. So all we have to do is subtract 7 from 3, which you know it will give you negative 4. And for the square root, you can take one of the square root, or you see that 5 multiply 5 will give you 25, and the square root of 25 is 5. We're not doing multiplication, I'm just trying to simplify everything. So this is now equal to minus 4 root 5 as our final answer. So our third example say we should simplify 3 root 8 plus root 50. You can see that this is now a different case. We have two different numbers under the square root. We have root 8 and root 50. So what are you going to do? You simplify the surds first before adding. So by simplifying this, we say this is equal to 3 multiplied by root. Look for two numbers that can give that when you multiply, they will give you 4. They will give you 8. And here two numbers that when you multiply, they will give you 50. And here you have 4 and 2. So write it as 3 times root 4 times root 2, which when you add 2 and 4, they will give you 8. And as for 50 plus root 25 multiplied by root 2, when you multiply 25 and 2, they will give you 50. And this is equal to 3 times root 4 will give you 2. 3 times 2 root 2, these 2, plus root 25 is 5. And then you bring in this root 2. You can see that now we have like source. We have 2 under the square root. We have 2 under the square root. So this is equal to 3 times 2 will give you 6, and then root 2 plus 5 root 2, and this is equal to, when you add 6 and 5, it will give you 11, and then the root 2. Sorry, root 2 is supposed to be here, and this is our final answer. So our example 4, example D, said we should simplify 2 root 27 plus root 75 minus 5 root 12. So how are we going to simplify this? You first of all say this is equal to 2 multiplied by root. Find two numbers that when you multiply them, they'll give you 27, and that is 9 and 3. So you write root 9 times root 3 plus, you look for two numbers that when you multiply they will give you 75, and that is 25 multiplied by 3. You write it under the square root minus 5 multiplied by two numbers that when you multiply will give you 12, and that is 4 and 3, and this is equal to 2 times root 9 is 3, root, this root 3 plus root 25 is 5, and then you bring in this root 3 minus 5 multiplied by root 4 is 2, and then you bring in the root 3. This is equal to 2 times 3 will give you 6, root 3 plus 5 root 3 minus 5 times 2 will give you 10, and then root 3. You can see that now we have like source. We have like source here too, but there was multiplication here, so I decided to break everything down to this level. So you can now add 6 and 5 and then subtract by 10 into the digit you have, and this is equal to 6 plus 5 will give you 11, and then root 3 minus 10 root 3, and when you minus 11 and 10 you have 1, so there won't be any need for you to write 1 root 3. All you have to do is just write root 3, and that's our final answer. Thank you so much for watching. Please do well to subscribe, like, and share this video, and do not forget to comment your opinions. Thank you.